Snow Place Like Home by Laura Pavlov. A cozy, toe-curling holiday romance deep dive review. Picture this. A mountain town wrapped in fresh snow, the kind that muffles sound so completely it feels like the world has paused just for you. Pine trees stand tall and dusted in white, the air sharp and clean, tinged with wood smoke and cinnamon. Inside a cozy cabin, fairy lights glow softly against frost-kissed windows. There's a mug of hot cocoa warming your hands, steam curling up like a promise. This is the emotional landscape of Snow Place Like Home by Laura Pavlov, part of the Home Sweet Holidays collection. These books are built for moments like this, when the nights are long, the world feels heavy, and all you want is a story that feels like a warm blanket and a heartbeat you can lean into. This isn't just a holiday romance. It's a return home. A second chance. A reminder that sometimes love waits patiently, quietly, until the timing is finally right. And trust me, the chemistry here. Cookie sweet on the surface. Toe curling underneath. The Broken Heart, Goldie Jacobs. Goldie Jacobs is sunshine in human form. She's a veterinarian with a warm smile, a kind heart, and the sort of optimism that makes people feel instantly safe around her. She's the woman who remembers your dog's name, who laughs easily, who believes, deep down, that love is supposed to be simple. Except, it wasn't. When we meet Goldie, she's fresh off a devastating breakup. The kind that doesn't just break your heart, it rearranges your sense of self. The kind that leaves you wondering how something that felt so solid could vanish so completely. So she does what many of us do when life knocks the wind out of us. She goes home. Back to the snowy mountain town where she grew up. Back to familiar faces and childhood memories. Back to a place that smells like pine and baked goods and safety. But healing isn't linear. Goldie's sunny personality clashes painfully with the quiet grief she carries. She's surrounded by holiday cheer, twinkling lights, festive music, wedding preparations, and yet, there's this ache beneath it all. Laura Pavlov writes Goldie's vulnerability with such tenderness that you feel every forced smile, every moment she wonders if she failed at love. Have you ever gone home thinking it would fix everything, only to realize you still have to face yourself? Goldie isn't running away. She's regrouping. And that emotional honesty, her willingness to sit with the hurt instead of rushing past it, makes her incredibly relatable. You don't just root for Goldie. You want to wrap her in a blanket and tell her she's going to be okay. The return of Ace Bonetti. Enter, Ace Bonetti. Hollywood star. International heartthrob. The guy whose face is plastered on movie posters and gossip blogs. But in this story, he's still the boy who used to hang around Goldie's house. Still the brother's best friend. Still the quiet crush who watched her from the sidelines in high school and never quite forgot her. Ace returns to town for Goldie's brother's wedding, and the contrast between who he is publicly and who he is privately is delicious. Yes, he's famous. Yes, he's confident. But beneath that polished exterior is a man deeply rooted in loyalty, nostalgia, and unresolved feelings. Their first real encounter at the wedding? Electric. It's not dramatic. It's subtle. A shoulder brushing past another. A glance held a second too long. The sudden awareness of space, and how little of it separates them. You can almost hear it. Goldie. Ace. That pause. That intake of breath. Laura Pavlov excels at these moments, the ones where nothing explicit happens, but everything changes. Ace doesn't push. He doesn't swoop in like a celebrity savior. He sees Goldie. He notices her sadness. He remembers who she was, and respects who she's becoming. And that old crush. It never really faded. It just waited. Have you ever run into someone from your past and realized, the feelings never actually left? The toe-curling night. Ah yes. The night. There's mistletoe. Of course there is. There's snow falling quietly outside, turning the world into something unreal. And there's history, years of unspoken feelings humming beneath the surface. Goldie and Ace tell themselves it's just one night. A release. A moment. A harmless indulgence. But the tension leading up to it? Exquisite. Every conversation is loaded. Every look carries weight. When they finally give in, it's not just physical, it's emotional gravity pulling them together. Laura Pavlov writes intimacy with restraint and heat, focusing less on explicit detail and more on connection. It's the way Ace touches Goldie like she's fragile, but not broken. The way Goldie lets herself feel desired again. The way they both pretend they can walk away afterward. This doesn't change anything, one of them says. They both know it already has. And that's what makes it toe-curling, not just the chemistry, but the risk. The knowledge that hearts are involved. Those feelings don't follow rules. Have you ever told yourself something would be, just once, knowing deep down it wouldn't be? Yeah. That energy. Themes and writing style. Laura Pavlov's writing here is best described as cookie-sweet comfort with emotional substance. The prose is warm, inviting, and paced perfectly for a single-sitting read. Chapters flow effortlessly, scenes feel intimate without dragging, and the emotional beats land gently, but firmly. This is a story about coming home. Healing after heartbreak. Love that waits patiently. Choosing vulnerability over fear. The holiday setting isn't just decoration, it amplifies everything. The weddings, the traditions, the shared meals, the quiet moments by the fire. They all create a container where emotions feel heightened and honest. And can we talk about the special message from the hero? Because romance readers know, this is gold. Ace's message feels personal, affectionate, and sincere. It's that final emotional bow that reminds you why these stories matter, because they make you feel chosen. Reading Snow Place Like Home feels like baking cookies while it snows outside, simple, soothing, and deeply satisfying. The verdict and emotional connection. So, who is this book for? If you love brothers' best friend romances, small-town holiday vibes, forced proximity with emotional payoff, soft yet steamy chemistry, stories that heal more than they hurt. This one is for you. We crave books like Snow Place Like Home during the holidays because they remind us that warmth exists, even when life feels cold. That love can be patient. Those second chances don't always come loudly, sometimes they arrive quietly, wrapped in snow. Final rating, 4 out of 5 cozy mugs of cocoa. Before I go, tell me in the comments. Do you prefer your holiday romances extra sweet, or just a little spicy? Until next time, curl up, stay warm, and remember. There really is, Snow Place Like Home.